Today, 13 survivors of Dr. Larry Nassar are saying the FBI needs to pay up for what they didn't do in protecting them.
The legal action has each of the 13 now asking for $10 million, each claiming sex assaults shouldn't have happened after 2015 if the agency had done its job. Rod Maloney is on this story for us tonight. And Rod, this is not a lawsuit.
No, it's an administrative action, and here's the way the federal law goes. Essentially, when you file something like this, they go on the clock for 6 months, and it gives both sides the opportunity to come up with a settlement. A cash settlement usually is how this goes. And the way it's looking right now, and judging from the FBI's response to all of this, that's more than likely to happen. Dr. Larry Nassar's twisted and heinous sex abuse happened over decades. But in this particular case, they're talking about 17 months, the time after sex abuse claims were made and the FBI interviewed one of the victims, and the time MSU police finally built the case that had Nassar arrested. One of the victims, Grace French, now leads the group Army of Survivors, and she's part of this case, making a bold claim.
The FBI, a government institution charged with protecting citizens, failed to protect children and athletes. They put their selfishness above our well-being, and that lack of action by the FBI caused avoidable trauma for survivors like myself.
The FBI's director already admitted as much in public, but this case drills down on individual agents, one in particular, who it's claimed concerned himself not with child sex abuse, but his own career advancement. Jamie White is the lead attorney here.
While he didn't have the energy, the interest, or the concern to author a report based on what he had been told on September 2nd, he had the energy, concern to author a resume,
which went to the U.S. Olympic Committee.
They left us at the disposal of a predator.
Now, here's the thing. We called the FBI today to get their response to this, and they said they had no direct comment on the administrative action, but what they did do was refer me to the FBI's director's statements in front of Congress, where he said that the FBI did fall down on its job, and he named in particular the head of the Indiana office back in those days, and yet he's been allowed to retire without any kind of punishment, to which the director said he was upset about that and is working on changing training and the way the FBI attacks these kinds of issues. Back to you.
Yeah, and Rod, at this point, are there more than just 13 involved?
Well, there are 13 named in the action, but they talked about 100 victims that were molested as part of Dr. Nassar's program after the FBI got involved. So this is serious business, and this could be a big money settlement.
Yeah, oh, for sure. All right. Thank you, Rod.